You into bird feeding?
I do love it.
I do bird. Yeah, if you're into bird feed, you might find yourself constantly refilling, you know, the cylinders they have, refilling those things all the time.
Right, trips back and forth. Well, there's something new that could help you save time. We're also talking today about taking a spicy approach to keep squirrels away.
From Wild Birds Unlimited owner Marge Knudsen. Good to see you, Marge.
Hi, nice to be back.
Yeah, you got some new stuff in here, and you got these the new critters that you brought in for this fall, right?
Yes, it's fall, so it's time for the critters.
Where do you want to start? You want to start down here?
We have the raccoon. And
guy.
we have the owl.
You've had them seasons past.
Right, and we have the snowman that we've had in the past.
But then we've got two new versions.
We have two new ones. We have Blossom the skunk
You got
and
a little,
Millie the
stinker.
bird.
Aren't these cute? So all of these elements, as you see, the nose and the eyes, they're all edible for the birds.
Right, there's a little decoration on there that's not, but it'll dissolve or they'll use it for nesting in the spring.
And there you see it in use.
Right.
So the birds love these, and it's a cute, it's adding whimsy, right? Outdoors, especially as all the flowers are gone, you're looking for something interesting to put out.
Yeah, snowman as well, because we're getting to that point in the year where we may see some snow, huh?
That's right.
It's getting chilly.
And what do you have that can reduce the frequency of refilling these things?
Okay, well, we have now the large cylinders.
So this is the
right.
Because
big ones,
typically,
the big guys.
was this size here
This was the normal size, but now we have the 4.5-pound size.
Look at these side by side.
It will last much longer.
Can you use them on the same feeders?
Some of the same feeders. The red feeder we saw in the other picture with the critters also works for the large cylinders, and so does this large cylinder feeder. It's got a tray, so that's kind of nice.
So we'll give you a look at that.
How often are you trading these cylinders out? Like the smaller one?
It's going to depend on how many birds you have, but the large cylinder can last up to a month, and the small ones a couple weeks maybe.
Marge, these are heavy.
They are. They are.
Don't
These
hang
on a strong branch.
Yeah,
That's right.
Word to the wise. But how much longer? You said it's a larger size. So how much longer will it last?
It's more than double the size.
So it would last you twice as long, theoretically.
Bird food on sale this month, right?
Right. All bird food's on sale, and it's 10% off. And we're also promoting our hot pepper products.
Because we said
This is what we talked about.
That's
yeah,
right.
hot pepper. What's the hot pepper do?
It discourages the squirrels from eating the food.
Are these actual hot peppers, like cayenne peppers, or what are they?
It is. It's pepper flakes or pepper powder.
Are all three of these all three of them have red pepper in them?
Right. The seed cylinder has red pepper. The one that is next is the logs, the suet logs that go into the tall log feeders that you kind of squish them into the holes. And this is a suet cylinder. Suet cylinder that has pepper in it and can work on the same feeders that the critters and.
But the birds still like this stuff.
And they still like it. Songbirds don't have very much sense of smell or taste, so
really?
it doesn't bother them.
They're not. They don't discriminate necessarily.
No.
There have been occasions on the show when you come on in and do these segments where Mary actually tastes the bird seed, the bird food.
Would you stop? Why are you setting me up?
Would this be a good sample for human consumption?
Just not be yourself for one moment. Fall.
Bird chili.
Fall is here, right? Winter's coming. So give us a couple of things we should be thinking about now to prepare for these colder months ahead.
Okay, before the ground freezes, it's a good time to move your feeder poles while you can still pull them out.
Get them out of the ground.
Wherever you want to put them. So do that now before the ground freezes. And then as we get into winter and the colder days and nights, it's also important to offer open water for the birds, and so a heated bird bath or a bird bath heater.
So what we're seeing now,
heated bird baths, you can put those. This one on the picture that we were just looking at, they put that on the railing of the fence on the deck.
That would be this one, and then the big one there can.
And all it does, it has a plug. You plug in. And it keeps this thing hot and keeps the water from freezing.
Yeah, it keeps it about 50-some degrees, and then it's thermostatically controlled, so on warm days it won't kick in at all.
Oh, great.
And then it'll heat up to about 50 degrees, and then it shuts off till it gets close to freezing.
Yeah, because the water's freezing anywhere else. The
Yeah.
streams, all of those areas, standing water is going to freeze in a hurry.
That's right.
So they still need to be able to come and take baths and hydrate, and right? That's important.
Any other savings this month? What else? I know you got sales all off.
products are 15%
You got
off.
these.
All the bird food.
And all the bird food,
all
that's
the bird
10% off,
is
right?
10%.
That's happening
Right.
throughout
Okay.
October?
Throughout October.
Awesome. So feel free to shop. What are you talking about on your blog this month, Marge?
Blue jays.
Oh,
Yes.
terrific.
What about blue jays? What can you tell us about blue jays?
Blue jays love peanuts in the shell, and it's very much fun to feed them the peanuts in the shell.
Mm-hmm.
They will come and pick them
They'll
up,
crack them open?
crack them open. They put them between their feet, crack them open with the bill, and eat the
So you
peanuts
just
out of the
put
shell.
plain peanuts out there and they'll come find them?
Or you
will.
have those wreath-looking feeders,
We
right, that are
do.
spirals, and you can just
Right.
dump the peanuts down, and then the birds can get them out. And
Right. We
those are
have
pretty
several
easy.
other ways to feed the peanuts, but
Okay.
She's got all kinds of stuff at
Yeah,
Wild
so
Birds
she's talking about it on
Unlimited.
the blog too.
Online, it's wbuomaha.com. You can check out the blog there. You can look for newsletters there, sign up for those, get them in your inbox regularly. And you can also shop Rockbrook Village, 108th and Center. Mike,
Well,
I don't trust you.
Well, no, I just
We're
look
not
at,
opening those.
well, I was just looking at,
Thank
you got
Mark.
crude protein,
you.
which is 6%, crude
That's very
fat, 35. This would be good. This would be,
Oh,
we'll introduce
we'll
this to your
work on
diet. It'd be good.